Welcome to the Traditional Bow Hunting and Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkovic, and they say necessity is the mother of all ingenuity and creation, and this is one of those situations here. Trying to figure out something I needed to do for my bow fishing boat. I needed a multi-purpose tool. I needed a rod that would actually be long enough so that I could get it for the floor of my boat. Keep in mind, we're up 3 feet up on my deck as well, too, up there. So I needed to be able to get high enough from the floor of my boat all the way up so that I put that GoPro or that geekpro that I bought up there high enough so I can get a bird's eye view of us when we're bow fishing and all the water around us so I can actually see the action. Yet I also wanted a pole that was long enough that would let me get in the water and reach out there quite a ways to be able to stick it in the water and capture my kids and stuff when they're shooting fish. I can get an underwater view of that fish and some of that kind of cool stuff. So I needed what my wife calls is I needed a big boy selfie stick. And so I tried figuring out how I was going to make that because I also needed it compact enough to carry. And I needed it to be functional, and then when I'm up there on the boat and I'm there fishing, I wanted to be able to collapse it down. So I kind of need a lot of stuff out of this to make this stick work for the multi-purposes that I needed to have it done. And I came up with it. Being a photographer, I have light stands. Light stands are what we have right here. This is a light stand. It folds up. This is actually a 9-foot light stand. This is one I got a bunch of these. I use them all the time. Just for the record, you can buy these on Amazon if you want to get them just cheap ones from Amazon. You can get them for like 15 or 20 bucks a piece. Even in 9 foot, you can get them maybe 25 bucks a piece, but they're very cheap and affordable. But I have a bunch of these. These are pretty decent ones, but I got a bunch of them laying around. Stick with aluminum. It's lightweight. The steel ones are too much. But what I did is I thought, I already have basically what I'm looking for right here. So what I did is I took one of my extra light stands, and I basically ripped all this crap off of here. This is the part that folds up. You take your light stand, and it folds up nice and compact and little, like this kind of setup. Well, I took these legs and everything off of here. I popped my head off there and did that, and basically then I took and put a rubber foot on the bottom of it. When I took everything off, here's all the pieces and the parts and the crap that I took off of there that I don't need anymore. And I'm left with this right here, which is the center tube of that. You can see I put a foot. Just a rubber foot that I had from my extra one I had from my wall tent. I just glued that on, gives a handle somewhere for it to stand on kind of thing. But this is about 1.5 pounds of weight. You can see I got the GoPro or GeekPro, whatever. It's a GeekPro model, GeekPro 4.0. I did a review on there. It's on the YouTube and podcast channel if you want to see it. But what this does is this gives this to me, puts it on there. Still nice and lightweight, very simple to be able to reach right out there and use it for this kind of stuff, for close-up things that I want to do with it. But now the beauty of this, what makes it really nice, is the functionality that you get out of it, which I'll actually show you here so you can see firsthand. I'm going to fire it up, and then I'm going to actually tip this so that you can see it, and I'll have it where you can see. But basically, what's nice about this thing like this is it gives you the distance. And I'll show you how I mount it on the boat and stuff like that too. But what's really cool about this is that I can take this, and I will show you here so you can see, but extending this out so you kind of get a feel for how far it goes and what it does. This thing will extend out a total of 9 feet, which is tremendous. That's quite a distance to be able to get 9 feet out of this stick. Let me actually bring that camera in, and I'm going to tip it up a little bit more so you can see a little better if I can, like this. You can see how far this stick goes. There's 9 feet right there. So that'll let me get out there 9 feet, be able to use it. Nice setup. I probably won't hold it all the way out here like this, like I'm doing right now. But like this, I got a lot of stability on it, and I can put it right in the water. I can do whatever I want to with it. So it's a good functional, it's kind of a grown-up selfie stick. And like I said, it's very, lightweight, not too bad, and it compacts down very short and easy, makes life real easy. So I'm pretty excited about it. But it's kind of like the ultimate selfie stick version. And if you look at the price of like the GoPro ones, they sell these selfie sticks for this, like a GoPro stick that goes to 44 inches. They're like 50 bucks. This is a $20 light stand is all you really need to be able to do this with. It's like a $20 light stand, and you got full capabilities to do whatever you want to do with this light stand, be able to use it any way you want to and extend it out, keep it in close, gives you all that versatility. Like I said, for a couple minutes of making it and modifying it, but it does not cost much money. Like I said, you can get them for $15. So it gives you a lot of versatility and options. Now to kind of show you the mount for this, what I'm planning on doing on here, because I was originally going to put it on my generator, but then the vibration would be too much. I'm afraid I wouldn't get the footage I wanted to, so I got that same selfie stick right here, this setup. It's corner of my boat. What I came up with after a lot of trial and error and trying to figure this out, I came up with something so simple that works so good. This rubber foot that's on the bottom of here works great. I have a C-clamp down here in this corner. That's one of my tie downs for fish buckets and stuff. Well, what I'm going to do with this is basically just stick this right here against that C-clamp down there, so it just holds it. Can't go anywhere because of the boat wall. Sits there, it just works like a champ, sits right there. I put a piece of rubber tubing, like wash machine hosing, on this actual cleat. I just slid it right on there. Now what I do is I'm going to take this, I'm just going to wedge it right in here like this. And I'm going to take this, go around there, and then I'm going to feed it right around here and strap it right on the other side of that cleat like that. And then now I can extend it up. But as you can see, that is rock solid and not moving. That does not move at all, will not budge. Functional, not going anywhere. And it serves its purpose perfect for me. Quick and easy, so I can do that, extend this all the way up, and then that way when I want to use this, as a, back here to get a bird's eye view, it'll give me almost 10 feet up. It'll go 10 feet up to give me that bird's eye view. And then when I'm done with it, or if I want to take it and use it for, like I said, underwater stuff, all I gotta do is just pop that like that, pull it off, and there it is, and then I can use it. When I want to put it back on, I just take it, stick it right against that C-clamp right there, right against there so it wedges in. Stick it in, take this, wrap it right around, and I am done and ready to go. So sweet, simple, functional. I spent about an hour trying to figure out how I was going to mount this. Where could I put this at with this pole to keep it nice and solid? And go figure, something as simple as a piece of wash machine hose and a bungee cord stuck on a cleat is what solved all my issues for it. But now functionally it's set, and it takes that this big boy selfie stick and turns it into a very multifunctional tool for me when I'm out bow fishing. So thought I'd take a second and share it with you. Again, this is Jason Samkovic, Traditional Bow Hunting and Wilderness Podcast, and I'll be back with more stuff soon. Thanks. Bye.